What is the problem here? Am I streaming yet? Sorry, folks. I am trying to figure out what's going on, if this is working or not. If you can hear me, please let me know. No. No. Okay, looks like I've got somebody that can hear, or at least comment. All right, so we're good? All right, excellent. I'm going to dive in here. See if I can get everything positioned so I can see the comments. As I play, thank you. Dagger Oblivion. All right, let's see. Can you see the game? All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Let's get a little bit of audio going. I want to hear it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to just do a brand new game here. Guess my two favorite RPGs. All right, enter guild name. What is a guild name? So not a character, but a guild, huh? Let's call it the Rat Slayers. That sounds like a good name. Normal difficulty. Ability enhancements, original or updated. I guess I'll go updated. Totally new to this game. Just have to hope I can figure it out as we go along. House rules can be modified during the game. I did select the right option, didn't I? For the, is it campaign? Is that what I want? Campaign. Play the original board game's campaign and face the horrors. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess that was the right choice. Yeah, I wish Miko could be here because I'm going to probably flub everything. Okay, I understand this is based on a board game. And I haven't played the board game, so we'll have to keep that in mind as well. All right, advantage, disadvantage, original. I guess I'll just leave all this as is. Oh. What? Downloadable content. Oh, we don't want to do that. Start. All right, exciting.
Welcome to the harsh lands of Gloomhaven, recruit. You think you have what it takes to become a mercenary out there on the edge of the world? We
Probably
are paid
not.
to venture into the darkest forests of the region and to step into ancient crypts with the unmistakable stench of death and rotting flesh. Lovely places to earn a name for yourself. Be ready to face cutthroats, undead, fearsome tribes, and dreadful demons from other realms. You didn't find yourself as a mercenary without knowing how to crack a few skulls, did you?
Pretty cool intro. I'm pumped. Okay, before going into the harrowing wilderness surrounding Gloomhaven, you'll need at least 2 mercenaries in your party, brave or greedy enough to seek out adventures in exchange for gold. So it's kind of a jagged alliance type deal. On your left, you'll find the party panel. Here you'll see the basic information of the mercenaries in your party. Click on the first character slot to open the roster panel. Click on the first character slot to open the roster panel. Okay. You can create, view, and add mercenaries to the current party upon the roster panel. Right now it's looking as barren as the Copperneck Mountains. So best click on the new mercenary to create your first character. Okay, click the new mercenary button. Over there. Ah. Remember, looks aren't everything. Merc's ability cards are what define their actions in battle. You can Staggerfall and Oblivion. Well, if that's the case, we're going to have a damn good time. You can click the Starting Ability Cards button to make sure this is the right mercenary for your party. Oh. Choices. Okay, the Brute. Brute employs his great size and strength to earn a living by wielding his huge sword and impressive shield. Hey, TikTok with Daniel. About to see me make a fool of myself trying to figure this board game out without reading the instructions first. Okay, this is a Brute, best used as a frontline melee troops. So it sounds like a tank. Protecting the more fragile range damage dealers and best equipped with items to keep them alive. So, I'm reading this as a tank. Starting ability cards. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, what is all this? Trample. Oh, so it's kind of this card game. Trample, eye for an eye. So hopefully my Magic the Gathering experience and Slay the Spire experience will kick in here. Do I select something? Or I guess that's just showing me what kind of cards he has. All right. Okay, select a class. Root. Character name, we'll call him Matt. A personal quest is the mercenary's sole reason for adventuring. Once the objective is complete, the merc will retire. Beware, when mercenaries retire, they will no longer be a playable character. Oh, that's kind of a neat feature. Okay. Objective, donate 120 gold to the Sanctuary of the Great Oak. Piety in all things. Merchant class. So I've got to donate gold. Own all required item types. Rewards. Though farewells can often be better, sometimes things have to move on to give way to new horizons. Completing personal quests and retiring mercenaries is the primary route to unlocking new character classes. Ah, I see. Have to play, unlock. That will keep me from getting overwhelmed. It's a good game design. Okay. Mercenary's personal quest is the reason for participating in a party. Okay, how do I choose this quest? That sounds a little easier. Donate 120 gold. Maybe we could do that. Matt has joined the party. That's one merc sorted. You'll need a minimum of 2 mercenaries before you can go out seeking adventure. It's important to build a party of mercs who complement each other in battle. Click on the second character slot on the party panel. Create a new character. Know that you can't have more than 1 merc of the same character class. Okay. I wasn't planning to do that anyway. New merc. Oh boy. Okay. I like the look of this guy. Look kind of rat-like. Okay, let's. You guys in the comments want to give me any tips? Feel free. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with what looks good. Okay, a scoundrel. That kind of sounds like a rogue. Spellweaver. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's a mage. Tinkerer. Looks like this is the healer. It's effective healer. Cragheart. Okay, what is strength? Can place and interact with obstacles. Doesn't quite excel in any one aspect, so I guess this is kind of the jack of all trades. Right. Mind Thief. Powerful augment effects on melee attacks. Mind control powers, access to summons. Often confused for a giant rat. Okay. I only get two. If I'm only going to get two, I'm going to go with the rat guy. Okay. One of you guys want to be the rat? Oh, I see what you were saying, Daggerfall Oblivion. You're talking about your name, not the game. Well, I'll go ahead and call my Mind Thief after you. Dagger Oblivion. You know, it's not a bad name for this rat-like guy. Oh boy. Choose a personal quest. Yeah, he does seem very helpful. Augmented abilities. Own 4 enhancements. Requires access to the Enchantress. Oh my god. Let's do Vengeance. Dagger Oblivion's join the party, yeah! Before heading on your first quest, you should gear up. After all, it is your first time out in the open. Is there sound to this? Because I'm not hearing any sound coming from this. I think I need to bump up the volume here. Okay, you'll notice each mercenary has a modest stash of gold. It's encouraged to take that money over to the merchant's shop and spend it on anything that might just keep you from dying. We gotta go shopping. Use the merchant button below to access the merchant's shop. Well, I'm glad they're keeping this tutorial nice and simple because... oh, look at this guy. Remember, each mercenary has his or her own stash of gold and a personal inventory, so make sure you click on the right mercenary's portrait before you purchase an item. When ready, click the world map button below to return to the world map. Oh, okay, so we got to give these guys some gear. Is there a way to see what they have already? Let's see. I guess that's what this is for. No, that's just the merchant's items. Merchant world map. 30 gold. Okay. Well, what do I have already? These have a little eye next to them. Body items. I guess I haven't looked at those yet. Okay. This is a tank, so let's see if I can get some armor, maybe. Cloak of Invisibility. Hide armor. Leather armor. Go ahead and buy that, I guess. Okay, he's got some armor. Does that equip it automatically? Oh, here we go. Okay, got his armor. Probably needs a weapon. Let's see about weapons. Warhammer. What goes with the shield? During your melee attack, add stun. I can't afford that anyway. Oh, geez, I'm already out of cash here. Well, I guess I will buy a helmet. Okay, so he's sorted. Wow. There's a lot to this game. I'm starting to see that already. Mastered abilities. Okay, let's take a look at our rat. Okay, he's got 30 gold too. Well, maybe we'll go with a little bit cheaper armor for him. Actually, let me just buy the dagger. Yeah. And I guess I'll go with some hide armor for him. I think that's about it. That's my favorite RPG, man. I couldn't tell you. Gloomhaven isn't known for its well-mannered folk and good Samaritans, but there's a lot to gain from its city streets. You can choose to partake in city encounters by clicking this button below. You can choose to partake in city encounters by clicking this button. It's encouraged that you do this whenever you're in the city, as they often give good rewards. If you ever find a quest that looks too hard, or you've repeatedly failed, a Temple of the Great Oak can grant you its blessing for a fair price, of course, of course. Alright, gotta remember that. Maybe I should be taking notes. The first quest location is marked just north of Gloomhaven. You'll see it flagged with its icon. Gotcha. As you progress, more quest locations will appear across the map. It's a good looking map, too. I like the look of this. You know, I like games like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale. Those are probably Might Magic 6. You know, Daggerfall's a great one, now that you mention it. You can embark upon a quest with up to 4 mercenaries, but the more mercs you bring, the more dangerous the quest will be. Dang, I was just thinking. I'll just have 4. Once you set off for a quest, you won't be able to change the numbers. Okay, I forgot everything I just read. Let's see. Why does he have a thing? What is the little exclamation mark? Hide armor. +2, -1. Oh. Okay. I think it said to click this. Okay, let's try that. City encounter. Oh, it's like a little choose your own adventure style. City encounter. Stop struggling. You're coming with me and there's nothing you can do about it. Ahead of you in the street, you see a pair of guards scuffling with a young boy dressed in rags. You snatch purses, you go to the ghost fortress. No way around that. But my family is starving, the boy cries. You recognize his voice from some of your dealings in the sunken market. He's given you helpful tips for mercenary work on a number of occasions. Well, in that case, intervene. Can I ask you more? You entreat the guards to let the boy go. But they are unmoved. Seems like you may be able to grease their palms a bit. But unfortunately, you do not have enough money to sway their minds. The boy is hauled off to the ghost fortress. Okay, is that it? I don't think that went very well. There's Gloomhaven, I guess. Black Barrow. Now might be a good time to go through the mercenaries' ability cards and inventory to make sure they are battle ready. In the quest description, you can see the enemies you'll face. Hovering over them will reveal their stats. Now, this is very different than any RPG I've played, so I already know what enemies I'm going to face. Okay, there's a bandit archer, scorpion, living bones, skeleton. Okay. All right. Kill all enemies in all rooms. Travel. I'm going to see if... let's just get this music a little bit louder. There we go. Now I can hear it. All right, well, let's go. Oops. Travel.
Everyone needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach.
You know, I'm loving this art style. It's very reminiscent of those Dungeons and Dragons books, AD&D.
So when Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods, well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab.
Sober up. I don't like where this is headed.
This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant.
Red-skinned.
Her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine.
Hey.
Based on Jaxera's description, it was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls.
Yeah.
So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place.
I don't know who this voice actor is. He's doing a great job. Okay, here we go. A rustling in a nearby thicket stops you in your tracks. You crouch down and assume a defensive stance. Suddenly, a tiny ball of fur with short, stubby legs leaps out at you. It barks at you twice in an ineffectual, high-pitched tone, and then begins to wag its tail. What is such a small, defenseless puppy doing out in the wilderness? Leave the puppy to fend for itself. Come on. Take the puppy back to Gloomhaven? The party's reputation has been influenced by your actions. Reputation will influence the cost of items in the merchant shop and the outcome of certain encounters. Good deeds are often rewarded, but they can also be so much less fun. The choice is yours. Is this game encouraging me to be evil? You sigh and lift the puppy into your arms. It barks happily and licks your face. Ugh. This will surely prove a distraction in your upcoming battle. Once you get back to Gloomhaven, you should be able to find it a nice home. I guess I got some rewards for doing that. Choose one mercenary to gain X3-1 modifier. Sorry, Dagger. You're gonna go with Matt. Okay.
The hill is easy enough to find. A short journey past the new market gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpse wood, looking like a rat under a rug.
A rat under a rug. I'm starting to like this game.
Moving closer, you see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness.
Ooh, creepy.
As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here, you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry.
Whoa. Before entering a dungeon, each mercenary must choose one out of 2 battle goals. A battle goal is a secret objective the mercenary tries to complete inside the dungeon. Failing it has no drawback, but successfully completing it in the scenario will earn the... That's clever! I like that. So it gives you a little bit of sort of... lets you be the dungeon master to some extent, I suppose. Okay, what do I do here? Aggressor. Have 1 or more monsters present on the map at the beginning of every round during the scenario. On the map. Dynamo. Kill a monster during the scenario by causing at least 4 more points of damage to it than necessary. Let's try that one, I guess. Pacifist, no way. Workhorse. Gain 13 or more experience points during the scenario. Into the dungeon. Go north. If only I could.
Take care of these unfortunates, your target says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through a door to his left.
Oh, I didn't think it'd be that easy.
Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. We'll be killing you now.
We've had our tetanus shots.
Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place.
Good writing. I like it. Oh boy. Oh, now I don't get any tips. Kill all enemies in all rooms. Kill a monster during the scenario. Okay, well, I think we can figure this out. Okay, I can twirl around. Okay, that looks good. I like the hexes. Okay. Alright. There's our bad guy. He's got, looks like a elite with a couple of regular dudes. Oh, man. Provoking roar. Shield bash. Eye for an eye. Spare dagger. Good God, I got all this stuff right away? What are these numbers here? 72. 87. Provoking roar. Enemy who targets one of your adjacent allies and attack this round. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's doing such a good job giving me advice, and then it just... now I have to figure this all out, I guess. Okay, can you go that? Are these... Maybe I can only go to where these... on these white ones, maybe? Okay, start turn. For each hero, select 2 ability cards or choose to rest. Okay, it's just... I guess I could click that, and... that? Okay, I guess we could try that. Now what? Let's see, put him there, I guess. No, I better keep him closer. Ah, he looks cool. Perverse edge. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I have no idea what I'm doing, so we'll just have to play this by trial and error. Okay, in the selection. Bandit guard. Bandit guard. Line thief's turn. Okay. What? Okay, I guess he's done with his move round. Attack. Add +2 attack and gain 1 for each negative condition on the target. Attack. Stun. Attack. Move. Oh, interesting. So it looks like each of these cards gives you a couple of options. Wow, this is going to take some getting used to. I guess I'll try that. 8, 11. I still don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's try that. Attack. Oh, he's not close enough to attack, I guess. Okay, maybe try the move. There we go. Confirm movement. And attack. Oh, I think he moved and healed. Now I can attack. Okay, confirm the target. Wow. Pretty dense. Brute's turn. Alright, so again. I guess you could rest and let him come to you. So I guess that means he can move 2? Okay, that won't give him very much movement. I could also skip an ability. Attack 4, stun. I don't think I can do anything. guess that just kind of his defense maneuver. Let's just skip it. I think my rat is dead. Yeah, that ain't looking too good. Must be used if damage is remaining. Receive damage, burn one available card. Choose one of the mercenaries' available ability cards to burn and avoid receiving physical damage. I guess just receive the damage. Burn 2 discarded cards. Guess we'll just do that one. Choose to take damage. Oh, I see. So that armor deflected 1 point. Holy cow! Ooh, that hurt. Got to burn a card, I guess. Sure, burn it. Does that mean it's gone forever? What is it? Dang. I run out of cards here. All right. What's going on? Eye for an eye. Sweeping blow. Yeah, I better do something that lets me move. Let's try trample. And leaping cleave sounds pretty cool. Let's try those. Okay. This guy, we need to help him. Force one enemy within range to perform mine's weakness, attack, wound. Oh boy. Scurry might be a good option. Yeah, try the scurry. Okay. Mind Thief's turn. Let's see about attack. Zero damage. I don't think there's anything to loot. Oh. So yeah. No, I don't think I did that right. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna have to quit and go to... I can see I'm gonna have to do the tutorial. This is way too much just to be trying to figure this out on the fly. I guess he's dead. Landing cleave. Leaping cleave. What's going on now? Oh, it's mine. Okay. Let's see if I can leaping cleave. Uh-oh. No, I guess I don't want to do that. Let's wait. Okay, he moved. A little bit of damage. What is this? I get to pick cards again. Retaliate, heal. It's not damaged yet. Sweeping blow. Yeah, I guess we could try that one and that one. Oh, is he still alive? Man, I'm confused. Long rest. I probably don't want to rest here. Let's try that. Bandit guard elite's turn. Deal damage phase. Choose to take damage, burn one available card, or burn 2 discarded cards. So just take the damage. Okay, he took some damage too. I don't have my armor anymore. Okay. Overwhelming assault. want to do the sweeping blow. It looks like I could target more than one enemy with this. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe not. Skip movement. Let's see. How do I just move on? This element can be used for the rest of this round. Once used, it's unavailable to other characters. Skip movement. Confirm. Oh. What is it trying to show me here? Target one adjacent enemy. Oh my god, this is complicated. Okay, I guess that worked. Here's our mine thief. He does have a way to heal himself. Probably should do that. On your melee attacks, heal 2. Okay. Did that heal him? There we go. He gets another attack. Well, I guess that was the heal. Well, at least I didn't mess up and heal the other dude. Okay. Attack. Hey, attack. Okay, where am I at now? Gain 1 for each time you retaliate this round. Spare dagger, attack. Warding strength. On the next 6 sources of damage from attacks targeting you, gain shield. Sounds good. I guess I'll try that one. No. Short rest. I don't want to rest in the middle of battle. Parasitic influence, long rest, short rest. Burn 1 discarded card at random to recover all other discarded cards. Long rest. Okay. Yeah, definitely think I should do the full tutorial. Deal damage phase. Okay, choose to take damage, burn 1 available card, or burn 2 cards. So I guess these health meters recharge after every round. Eye for an eye. Okay, gain 1 for each time you retaliate this round. Heal, attack, and push. Okay, let's try that. Okay, target myself. Retaliate. I assume that means if they attack me, then I will attack them back. Burn 1 discarded card to recover all other cards. And heal. Select a card to burn. Select an ability card to burn. It sounds terrible, burning a card. Maybe it's just part of the game. Spare dagger, grab and go. Okay. Loot's fearsome blade. Let's try that. And scurry. I guess it's showing me what cards they're playing. Let's try attack. Maybe I should move here, maybe? Alright, skip movement. And let's attack. No, don't skip the attack. Attack! Why can I only attack? Why can't I attack him? Oh, it's me. Jesus. Okay. So he only looks like he did 1 point of damage. I can heal up. I'm gonna get this fearsome blade. Okay, that lets me move. Guess I don't really need to move, so skip the movement. I can attack again. Alright, I think I'm starting to get this. Okay, now he can attack 2. My goodness, I could definitely use some more tips. Loot. Is there any gold around? I don't see any gold around, do I? Like a way just to skip. Do I have to play this? Yeah, I guess I can skip the ability. Good. And now this hard armor's back. Bandit guard's turn. Did he just take damage? Oh no. Oh, this is not good. Oh, Mind Thief is exhausted. Oh no. That's not good. Wow, I didn't think I would lose this bad on the first try. Oh no. Oh, I don't think this is going too well. No. All I can do is rest. Long rest. Select an ability card to burn, then gain 2 health. Oh. How do I run? Run away! I guess we could try this. Maybe we'll get a Hail Mary. Oh no, they get to go first. I did 0 damage. What the? Is that my retaliation? Alright, well, let's try the sweeping blow. Wow. I mean, I might actually survive this? Okay, there's the loot. Don't really know why moving would be great, but why not? Looks like they don't get an attack of opportunity. Okay, move. Short rest, I guess. No, wait, don't do that. Go back. I don't want to burn it. Oh, how many ways can I mess this up? Not a game you can just click through. Oh, am I dead? Oh, I'm exhausted. Okay. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to exit out of this. Let's go back. Wait, how to play. Oh, I don't want to read. I think I saw a tutorial mode. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the right thing.
Welcome, Guildmaster.
All right.
I'm the guild trainer, and I'm here to guide you through setting up your own mercenary guild. Let's start with you guiding the brute through this first tutorial.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Definitely going to need this tutorial. I didn't realize how complicated this thing was. Before we get to the action, you'll want to acquaint yourself with how to adjust your view of the battlefield. WSD, pan camera, rotate. Gloomhaven, you control a party of mercenaries. Each equipped with a deck of ability cards. These cards are how your mercenaries will explore dungeons, fight enemies, and loot treasure. At the beginning of each round, the first thing to do is select 2 cards for each mercenary to use on their turn. In this tutorial, the brute has just 3 cards at his disposal, as you can see highlighted on the left. Grab and Go, Trample, and Provoking Roar. Provoking Roar is grayed out to indicate that it is currently discarded. So for now, let's just select the 2 cards the brute has available. See how the question mark next to the brute's portrait at the top of the screen is changed into a number? This shows his initiative. What? Oh. Interesting. The number next to the first card you select determines the character's initiative for the round. The lower the number, the earlier in the round the character will act. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. Alright, since there are no other characters visible right now, it will immediately be the brute's turn anyhow. Select Grab and Go. Now it's the brute's turn. Time to choose some actions. Each half of a card represents an action. Each half of a card represents an action comprised of 1 or more abilities. You get to use 2 actions per turn, and you can pick any of the 4 card halves on the left to use as your first action. But note that you must then use the opposite side of the other card for your second. Okay. Okay, what? Okay, I think I get that. So I get 2 actions per turn, and it pairs up with that card down there. Okay. For example, here you can choose either the top half of Trample and the bottom half of Grab and Go, or the bottom half of Trample and the top half of Grab and Go. There's nothing for the brute to do in this room, so you want to proceed through the door to see what lies behind with a move ability. Grab and Go's bottom half lets the brute move 4 hexes, which is enough to get through the door. Okay. This room contains your first enemy, a bandit guard. Like player characters, monsters also select actions for their turn. Let's find out what this bandit is planning to do by hovering over his portrait. Bandit guard, move and attack. Current turn, move 1, attack 3. Hover over the bandit's portrait. Whilst hovered, you can see the bandit's intentions this round. He plans to move and attack. Whereas player characters get 2 actions per turn, monsters only get 1, albeit often with multiple abilities within. Notice how this bandit has a lower initiative than the brute, and would have acted before the brute, had he been visible. As it is currently the brute's turn, however, you get to finish his turn before the bandit can act. Let's get the brute close enough to use the attack on Trample's top half as a second action for the turn. And move it onto the lower peg, unless it's Tuesday. in which case move to the upper peg, select the highlighted hex next to the bandit. Now that we finish using grab and go, for the turn it is discarded and no longer usable until you return it to your hand via resting. For now, time to attack! Yes. Top half of trample. Select the bandit guard as the target. Click confirm. Whenever you attack, an attack modifier is drawn from your... This is insane. Okay. Whenever you attack, an attack modifier is drawn from your character's modifier deck, and that value is applied to your attack. In this case, you can see above the bandit guard that a 0 modifier was drawn, so your attack still just does its base value of 3 damage. For this tutorial, we will only have +0 modifiers in effect to keep things simple. Thank you. We'll explore the other attack modifiers later. Oh boy. Okay. Click in turn. Now it is the bandit's turn. As we saw in his card earlier, he intends to move and then perform a melee attack for 3 damage. However, as he is already within melee range of the brute, he will simply forego moving and get straight to the attack. Ouch! While monsters always take damage directly to their hit points, whenever a player character is damaged, you are presented with 3 options. Firstly, you can simply take the damage to your character's hit point total. However, if this is reduced to 0, the character is exhausted, which means they can no longer act in this scenario. If all of your mercenaries are exhausted, yes, we are familiar with that outcome. Secondly, you can choose to burn 2 discarded ability cards instead of receiving the damage. If you burn a card, it can no longer be recovered by resting. However, if you were to burn 2 of Brute's cards here, he would not have enough cards left for the following turn and thus would be exhausted. Finally, you can choose to burn 1 available card. This option is grayed out as all of the Brute's cards are currently discarded. Okay, so you can burn 1 available card or 2 discarded ones. Got it. It's usually wise to take the damage over burning cards if possible, lest you run out of cards. For now, let's just take the 3 damage. Okay. Ouch. The bandit's turn is now over, as he was the last character acted as the end of the round. During ability card selection, if you have at least 2 discarded cards, then you may perform a long or short rest to recover some of them. All of the Brute's ability cards are currently discarded. Long rest doesn't count as a card, and as such, he will have to rest to continue. Short rest will burn 1 of your discarded cards at random, losing it for the rest of the scenario, but will recover all of the discarded cards before continuing your turn as normal. Hi, Long John. Just walked into a lecture. So you can recover cards to use immediately in this very turn. Long rest takes up the whole turn. Now, you know, I love it when a game uses language that you're familiar with from another game, and it's totally not like that at all. Long rest. It takes up the whole turn and is used instead of selecting 2 cards, giving the character an initiative of 99. However, you not only get to choose which card to burn instead of it being at random, but the character will perform a Heal 2 action and refresh all item cards. Choosing to long rest here would be certain death if the bandit draws an attack card for the round, so the brute has neither health nor cards to spare, so let's choose to short rest. Okay, and this one, burn 1 discarded card at random to recover all other discarded cards. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. Grab and Go has been randomly selected as the card to burn. Once per short rest, you can opt to redraw the random card to burn at the cost of 1 damage, but with the brute only 1 health. This, yeah, I'm starting to lose the thread again. Okay, you can see Grab and Go is now dark red to indicate it is burned and no longer usable in the current scenario. In exchange, Trample and Provoking Roar have been returned to hand and are available to use again. Both the Brute and the Bandit are near death, so it is crucial to go early as possible in the round to get the first attack. Okay, so initiative is not random in this game. Remember, the first card you choose determines the Brute's initiative, so let's choose Provoking Roar. To maximize the chance. I guess there is still a chance. Select Trample. Now that we are in the same room as the Bandit, we can see the enemies draw their ability cards each round after the players, so you won't know what they'll be doing or what their initiatives will be until this point in each round. Oh, I get it now. So the random factor is they could choose a card that would give them a lower initiative. It appears the Bandit was planning to once again use a move and attack. Because you chose to act quickly, he won't have a chance. Select the top half of Trample. Okay. Select the Bandit. Got him! Do you see that gold on the floor? To pick it up, you need to use a loot. God almighty. What? A loot ability. Okay. One important rule of Gloomhaven to bear in mind is that you don't automatically loot treasure unless you finish your turn on it. If you want it, make sure to pick it up before the scenario ends. Loot abilities can also appear on ability cards, but the easiest way to collect it is to end your turn on the hex that contains the gold pile. So let's move the Brute onto it before the end of his turn with the remaining action. But wait, look at Provoking Roar. It doesn't have a move ability on the bottom half, so how can the Brute reach the gold? You tell me. This is where default actions come in handy. To the left and right of the central initiative value are two small default action buttons. To the left and right of the central initiative value are two small default action buttons. These allow the character to perform a melee attack for 2 instead of the top action, or a default move of 2 instead of the bottom action. Okay. Since you only need to move 1 hex for the Brute to reach the goal, we can skip the remaining movement using the skip button below. I don't have to draw a card to skip it. Skip movement. Click in turn.
Great work. Not only did you vanquish the lone bandit guard,
hey,
you've even
this
managed
is hard.
to pick up a few pieces of gold.
I feel like I accomplished something. My kid wants to know what your favorite RPG is.
With the basics
Well,
covered,
we'll see.
it's now time
I
to
got a feeling
introduce
it's not
you
going to be
some slightly
Gloomhaven,
more
but
dangerous
maybe
scenarios.
by the time I, if you invest enough time into learning all this, it probably would be one of your favorites, just because of the principle of consistency. Try some Baldur's Gate 2. That's a good CRPG to start with, I think. It's now time to introduce you to some slightly more dangerous scenarios. Am I ready for that? To exit the tutorial, you must draw a card and press a default action on the lower left of the initiative. Wow. I think that's the toughest tutorial I've ever seen. You know how to get about. That's good, do I? Now it's time to learn the important things, like killing and looting your enemies. Didn't we do that? Oh god, oh my There's 11 of these? Oh my god. You get a diploma when you're done with this? we'll see if we can move a little faster.
Welcome to your first training mission. You've learned the basics, but now you must help the gravely wounded brute deal with a bandit archer elite. A stronger enemy with greater stats than normal.
Remember Diablo? He just clicked the mouse on the skeleton. I kind of missed that. Can I just click on him? Welcome to your first training mission. You've learned the basics. Oh, thank you. Now you must help the gravely wounded brute deal with a bandit archer elite, a stronger enemy with greater stats than normal.
With only a single hit point remaining, any amount of damage getting through will cause the brute to become exhausted. As such, you will have to avoid any incoming damage by burning cards. For the sake of training, the attack modifier decks will all be +0s, so don't worry about those for now.
You know, I don't like it when they keep saying, don't worry about this other mechanic we haven't even introduced yet.
Your objectives to start are: take down the archer with a single attack.
Got it.
Loot the gold she drops. Now surely you can handle
Oh,
that.
God, now he's being a joke. I don't need your condescension. What was I supposed to do? Loot the archer's gold. Kill the archer in a single attack. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. Oh, wow. Not going to give me any hints. Well, that's got a 87. So if I pick that, I'll probably die. Because I think I need the low number, right? So I probably want to go with shield bash. And then grab and go. Okay. Let's see. Bandit Archer Elite. Oh, he still gets to go first? Oh, what the hell? Burn a card to avoid the damage. Oh, I guess I couldn't help this. Burn one available card. Burn a card. Okay, burn a card. I guess burn that one. Slow grew. Yeah, you can see why I stick to interviews. Okay, is it my turn? Loot the archer's gold. So does that mean I want to do that? He's got... How much health does this guy have? 6. I don't know if I can do 6. Stun. Okay, well maybe if he's stunned, then I can loot him. Okay, confirm the target. Okay, so maybe he's stunned. But I can't loot. I guess I probably don't want to move. What do I do? Guess I had to, oh, I could do this, can it? No. Weird. Okay. Skip the movement in the turn.
Nice work on not dying. But the objective was to kill the bandit archer elite. Perhaps there's an ability card you could use with an attack that will do enough damage in one go. Have another try.
Defeat! Oh, God.
Welcome to your first training mission.
You know, I should have had coffee
You've
instead
learned
of
the
this.
basics, but now you must help the gravely wounded brute deal with a bandit archer with only a your
Alright. Okay. So this has got to attack 6. It's got 61 on it. Well, maybe you have to do it that way. Let's just try this. I think I got to burn a card no matter what. burn a card. Whatever that is, burn it. It looks like she's setting traps everywhere. Okay, let's try to do this. Boom!
Overwhelming Assault is a powerful card, but such power comes at a cost. Actions like Overwhelming Assault's top half, with the flaming card icon in the corner, cause the card to be burned once used, meaning you can't use it again in this scenario. Time to grab that gold.
Oh. This is a tactician's dream. Just skip the movement, right? 2 gold.
Good job. With no enemies left and your objectives complete, the scenario normally would have ended already, leaving that chest behind. However, for the sake of training, I'm going to set you another objective. Before you rush headlong into that trap, you might want to heal up a bit first. I'd suggest taking a long rest, which will let you heal too.
Long rest.
Cover enough discard.
So I guess this game you have to not only defeat the bad guys, but you have to get the treasure before you kill them all. Select a discarded card to burn. What? Not burn. Select a discarded card to burn. Okay. Move on to the trap and take the damage. Got the treasure. Now what? Skip movement. Select the remaining action and skip it to end your turn. Okay, that's a little weird. I guess there's no skip button. You have to click a card and then skip. Beer in Gloomhaven equals sleeping sitting up. Oh, I got something. Boots of Striding. During your movement, add +2 move to a single movement. Okay, that's pretty neat, I guess. Victory!
Those boots of striding will come in handy next time you need.
I don't think I get to keep them, though. Why did I get a check mark for that? Oh, I did. Okay. Combine the skills you've learnt to take down the bandit archer. Okay.
So, you've learned about the basic attack and move abilities. But this time we're going to use some abilities with additional effects.
Because it wasn't complicated enough already.
A move action with a jump effect will help you here. Jump allows you to cross tiles containing obstacles or enemies, and even move over traps without triggering them, provided you can reach an empty hex to land on.
This reminds me of Magic the Gathering. You know, when you first start to play, or when I first started to play, it felt pretty simple. And then you like take a little break and come back, and suddenly there's all these new rules. You're like, oh my god, I have no clue. It's not even the same game. Okay, a move action with a jump effect will help you here. Jump allows you to cross tiles containing without triggering them. Okay.
Those boots of striding you picked up last time can be used to increase a move ability.
So I have the
by
boots.
2 hexes. That'll enable you to get up close and personal this turn. You don't have the damage to take her out in one go, but if you act fast, you could apply the disarm condition to her before she can attack.
Okay.
Your objectives for this first round are: use a jump movement to get across the traps unscathed, disarm the archer before she attacks.
Remember when jump was just you push B on the controller? Oh my god. Jump over the traps and disarm the archer. Okay, I guess we want move and cleave and grab and go. She's probably gonna peg me with an arrow, right? Do 4 points of damage.
She's nimble and long-ranged with that bow. You need to act quickly.
Oh. Got it. Use the boots.
I thought I told you to...
Ah! Hope the last part of this tutorial is me killing that guy.
You've learned about the basic attack, a move action with
All right.
you don't have your...
All right, so I guess I gotta click on this or something. Move for jump. Okay, that's got jump on it. Let's try that. Oh, I think I did that wrong. Oh my god. Okay. How do you use the boots?
I thought I told you to loot that chest.
Okay. You're right. I remember him telling me about that.
A move action with a jump effect. With those boots of strength, you don't have your objective.
So let's go provoking roar. That's only got 10. And that one. Okay, maybe this will work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, jump. Move and jump, right? Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah. And then attack 2 and disarm. The disarmed character cannot perform any attack abilities. That sounds like a smart move. Skip movement. Attack. Disarm always work. Okay, in the turn, she should be disarmed.
Not only did you get a decent hit in with provoking roar, but thanks to the disarm condition you applied, the archer couldn't attack for the turn. She's low on health now, so you should be able to finish her off. Your objectives this turn are kill the archer, jump over the traps, and loot the chests. I want you to achieve both this round.
Did you read the syllabus? Did you read the syllabus? Kill the archer. Jump over the traps. Loot the chest. Kill the archer. Jump over the traps. Loot the chest. Remember that short rests allow you to recover discarded cards to immediately use in this very turn. Okay. It's like chess. So what do I want to do? Short rest. Yeah. Right? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Kill the archer. Archer has 2 health. That's got 2 attack on it. And do this jump again, I guess. Okay. Alright. My turn. Attack. Confirm. Alright, she's dead. And I guess I just have to leave that there. Can I collect that and then jump? Let's see. If I move here, can I still jump? I'm not going to risk it. Just confirm movement. Yeah, this is based on some kind of super complicated board game. It probably comes in a small house. Enter. You know, I can't believe they don't have like this super complicated thing about disarming or picking a lock on the chest and dealing with a poison needle. During your turn, perform a heal 3 self action. It's easy once you know how to do it. Victory!
A rest, stab, and a jump right onto the chest. Nicely done. That potion will surely be of use in the missions to come.
Yes, I'm sure it will. Okay. Don't get close. It's all about knowing where you stand and finding the best spot in the dungeon.
To be a successful guildmaster, you need to pay close attention to enemy actions and try to plan your moves around them.
Yeah, sure.
Just one simple objective for you this time. Don't get attacked. You'll have to start over if an enemy manages to land a hit.
Jesus.
You'll need to escape this room by opening the door in front of the brute. But remember that enemies in the next room will also get to act this round.
Okay.
My advice? Act quickly, looking carefully at what actions the enemies are going to take. I've set it up so that you should be able to find a safe place to stand, out of reach from all enemies. Let's see if you can survive.
Okay. Don't get attacked for 2 rounds. And these guys can move two tiles. I'm going to assume I want the move cards, or do I want the lower initiative? Any enemy who targets one of your adjacent allies. I'm sure that's wrong. At least I get to go first. Okay, move. Open door. And I guess this guy can move too. So if I move there, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, I can't. I don't think I can get anywhere where he can't reach me. 1, 2. Okay, he can't reach me. 1. This guy can move there or there. No, I guess maybe he has to go around that. So maybe I should just stay here. Let's see what happens. Okay. I thought that archer would be able to use an arrow. Maybe
Excellent. You eluded the enemies in both rooms.
Maybe I was kind of positioned so she
Opening
couldn't
the
get a
door
beat
will
on me.
always add more enemies to deal with, so make sure you're prepared for that when opening doors in future scenarios. Just one more round of bandit dodging to complete the mission. You'll find it tricky to locate a safe space this time.
This time?
Perhaps you could try preventing an attack to survive.
Okay. Okay. Where am I trying to get to? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Okay. Probably need to do another short rest, right? This one disarms. Move. Oh, I could push an enemy. Let's try provoking roar. And leaping cleave. Let's try moving there. No. Move. No. Undo. There we go. Let's see about moving here. And disarm this guy. I don't need that. I wonder how. I should check the range on that bow. Genius!
You're well on your way to becoming a professional.
Thanks, Josh. Yeah. I knew I'd figure this out.
Condition, eh? That and a nice low initiative of 10 makes provoking roar a really nifty ability for getting out of nut. One more test. And then I think you'll be ready to start exploring the world.
I think it's going to take a little more training. I am but a grasshopper. Get acquainted with attack modifiers, how they work, and how they will affect each and every one of your attacks.
Let's talk about attack modifiers.
Let's do.
So far in your training, characters have always drawn a +0 attack modifier, meaning their attacks have always dealt the exact damage value specified on the cards. This is not normally the case.
Oh, because that would just be too easy.
In real scenarios, for each attack, the character will draw an attack modifier which influences the damage dealt. These can increase the damage by +1, +2, or ×2. Decrease by -1, -2, or ×0, or leave the value unaffected, as you've seen with a +0.
Okay.
You can see the contents of a character's modifier deck by hovering over any character. Note that unlike player characters, all monsters share a single attack modifier. For this training scenario, these archers have just 2 attack modifiers remaining in their decks, ×2 and ×0. We want them to draw the ×0 to deal no damage.
Disadvantage.
Ranged attacks have disadvantage when their target is on an adjacent hex. This forces the attacker to draw 2 modifier cards instead of just 1, and the worst result is selected. As these archers only have 2 modifiers remaining, if they attack with disadvantage, they will draw both, but be forced to choose the ×0 over the ×2 as the worst result, dealing no damage. You can see when disadvantage will apply from the flash. You can only disadvantage one archer here, so kill the other with a ranged attack. Should be easy, as the Brute's attack modifier deck is full of +1s for this mission. You can thank
Stand
me
next to
later.
one of the archers to give
Your
her disadvantage.
objectives are
Kill the other archer with their
stand
ranged attack. Okay. Spare dagger has a ranged attack. It only does. Oh wait, but I get a +1. I think it said. Okay. So that one and. That one? Okay. Let's see. Move. Stand next to her. Alright. Attack. Turn. She's got disadvantage.
See how she drew both the ×0 and
Yeah, I
×2
totally saw that.
modifiers? Disadvantage forced her to. You also saw how your attack with spare dagger drew a +1. Thus, your final objectives
Boot
are
the chest.
kill the remaining armor.
So I gotta kill her, and then still have enough movement to get over there. Can I just do one card, or do I have to burn one? Rest. Okay. You sweat every time you click continue in this game. Okay, let's see. 4 health. I get 1 bonus here. So I think that's the way to go, right? Move to there. Got another item, heater shield. Damaged by an attack, gain shield 1 for the attack. I'm just thinking, if this tutorial is this complicated,
Nice. A heater shield should help you soak up some
man, I
damage.
can't believe how dumb I was trying to do this first mission with all of these tutorials.
You finished your basic training missions.
Okay. Basic training. I am Brute. The Brute is a struggle against the living bones. Okay. R.I.P. Nice shirt. Let's begin looking more closely what each individual character can do. In this scenario, Brute has 2 level 1 bones elite to deal with, which means their stats will be greater than their level 0 counterparts. Monster stats are combined with the base ability card for the monster class's turn. Monster stats are combined with the base ability card drawn from, resulting in the cards you see when the monster's cards for the round are revealed. So expect them to move a bit further and attack a bit harder, especially as they are elites. Note how they both have an innate shield 1 effect, indicated by the shield icon. Each point of shield prevents 1 damage from incoming attacks. However, an amount of shield can be ignored if targeted with an attack with Pierce. Oh. I have it on good authority that these living bones are going to attack more than once each this turn. More than one. We're going to attack more than once each this turn. You are low on cards and won't be able to afford to burn any cards, so surviving here will require some shielding of your own. By the way, while these enemy shields are an innate persistent effect, normally active bonuses granting abilities such as shield are accompanied by a round or persistent duration. My God. Your objectives are, man, can you imagine having to program this game? Respect. Kill the living bones using an attack with Pierce. Apply some shield. Use your minor healing potion. This should help you survive this round. Alright, so let's see. Survive the round. Apply a shield. Use a health potion. Alright, that has a shield on it. So I guess I want that. And what do I want for the other one? I guess trample. Living Bones Elite. Okay. Apply shield and use a health potion. Okay. Healed up. I'll apply the shield. Kill a living bones using a piercing attack. Look at me go. What do we have
have here. Choose to take damage, burn one available card, or burn 2 discard cards. Or I could just use this, right? We'll only take 1 damage. Alright. Oh wait, that's right, he attacks twice. So I'll just receive that damage. What? 3 times? How many times did he get to attack? Oh. Okay, I don't know. I missed something, I guess. Because that was quite the onslaught. So he gets to attack 3 times then. Everything's mad. Oh man, gotcha. I have bitten off more than I can chew. This son of a gun. Your shield prevents enough damage. Kill the remaining living bones. It really does play like chess. You know those little chess puzzles you see in the newspapers? You gotta try to figure out how to win in 2 moves or whatever. Kill the remaining living bones. Good luck. He's a tanky one. A tip for you. Perhaps you could use the old push and trap combo. I just got some traps over there, I guess. Note that shield only prevents damage from attacks, but doesn't do anything against direct damage, such as from traps. Well, that's a new wrinkle. So I guess I need to do this again, huh? Okay, so this is... Let's see what to do. Hoarding strength. Maybe that and that. Let's try this. Okay, continue. So I can push him into those traps. Is that what they're saying? Maybe I should stun him first and then move him? No, I can't do that, can I? Alright, let's try that, I think. Okay. So this ought to push him into that trap, right? Let's push him into both those traps. Okay, I get it. That's a pretty cool mechanic. Make no bones about it. I guess I can shield myself for whatever reason. In the turn. Save the brute yet again. I hear he's decided that adventuring alone is not working out for him, so he's agreed to be the first mercenary in your guild. Let's get out of this dusty crypt and see who else we can recruit. A blade in the night. The scoundrel. Meet the scoundrel. She's incredibly nimble and mobile, not to mention able to combo off huge amounts of melee damage when things line up just right. Let's help her out of this sticky situation. First, you need to kill 3 archers this round before they attack. You certainly need something that can hit more than 1 target at a time. So that targets 2. Kill 3 archers. Okay. So throwing knives. And these people have not a lot of health. So all I have to do is 2 points of damage to kill them. Oh. But I gotta kill 3. Disarm 1 adjacent trap. Smoke bomb. Pull 2, range 3.
Oh, this is going to be tricky. Alright, let's see. Not invisible. I guess start here. Okay. Nice. Okay, now I got this one, but how's this going to work? What's it trying to show me there? Confirm target. Pull then to the trap. Okay. End the scoundrel's turn. Ah, feels good picking off multiple targets in a single turn, doesn't it? You know, it kind of does. Loot at least 5 piles of gold this round. Tip for you. Sometimes the top half of the card allows you to move, too. Loot abilities pick up all the gold within the radius specified by the value, so you can work out where you need to stand to get looting. You know, they even made looting a challenge. Okay. Does that mean I need to do another short rest? Guess so. Okay, now I can do this quick hands. Alright, that's got loot on it. Wait. Wait. Loot. I don't see loot on the top of any of these. It must be these. Okay. Okay, I need to get at least 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Oh, if I land on one, I guess I get to... If I end the turn on it, I get to loot it. Man, I don't know what the hell to do. The top one doesn't have any movement on it. Guess I could use that to move. One. If I move there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move here. I've almost got enough, but not quite. This. Oh. Skip attack. Ah, look at that. Ah. It's kind of, it's like a logic puzzle. It's like RPGs with the logic puzzle. The card element. Let me get that. Take care of that gold for you. For your assistance in this scenario, the scoundrel has agreed to join the guild. So we got about 15 minutes left to go here. For your information, this is the digital version of Gloomhaven, which is a popular legacy board game that comes in a huge box. Legacy means you make progress over many sessions, making permanent changes to the game. Yeah, it definitely sounds neat. Master the elements, spellweavers. You know, it's one of the more creative approaches I've seen to really shaking up that typical RPG formula. Everything familiar is strange again. Meet the Spellweaver, a powerful but fragile magic wielder who can harness the natural elements of the world. Good thing we found her when we did. That's a lot of bandits. Yeah, that's a lot of bandits. To get her out of this mess, you'll need to harness the power of the elements infused in the battlefield. The elemental infusions display can be seen on the right of the screen, indicating which magical elements are available for consuming. In this scenario, the ice element is already infused, but elements are normally in this scenario, the ice element is already infused, but elements are normally infused for 2 rounds through using actions with elemental symbols on them, available for consumption after the turn in which they are infused. This round, you must consume the ice element to augment Freezing Nova's attack, killing as many bandits as you can. Survive this round by using a jump move to get out of range. Consume an ice element, augment an attack, kill bandits, use a jump move. Okay. Consume ice. Ice. Let's have to do something else first. Freezing Nova. Attack to target all adjacent enemies, immobilize. So I guess they won't be able to come get me. So I guess I want that. How do I use that? I think that's the one to choose. Okay. Ice element strong. The element is available to be used for the rest of this round and the whole of the next round. Once used, is unavailable for other characters. Ah. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. Ooh. Use a jump move to survive the round. These guys can move 3, but they're immobilized, right? So let's see. Probably want to move there, I think. Yeah, go there. Why am I not going there? Is there some reason I'm not moving? Choose element. No, I don't want to skip the movement. I want to go there. What am I missing? For some reason I can't. I can move there, I guess. Okay. I hope that's far enough. I don't think they can move at all, though, right? They're frozen. To power up Freezing Nova, you need to consume the ice element before using it. Make sure you click on the ice symbol to toggle the consuming of the element before clicking elsewhere on the action to use it. Did I not do that correctly last time? Defeat? What? Okay, what did I do wrong? Freezing Nova, I think that was the right move. Okay. No. Oh, I gotta click here. Okay. Boom. Now I should be able to get away from these guys. Oh. Waypoint. What in the name of God? Jump. There's some kind of rules about movement I'm not quite getting, I guess. Okay. By consuming the ice element, Freezing Nova dealt 3 base damage instead of 2, knocking out 3 bandits, plus applying the immobilized condition so they couldn't chase you. Ride the Wind also infuses the air element for you to use later if need be. That's pretty cool. You may have also noticed with only 3 unburnt cards remaining, the Spellweaver will be exhausted after the next round is over. So you cannot return burned cards via resting. I forgot about that little wrinkle. Fortunately, Spellweaver has a very powerful trick. Many of her powerful cards may burn after usage, but the top half of Reviving Ether allows her to return all of her burn cards to her hand. Getting the timing right on this one-time recovery per scenario of all burn cards is key to using Spellweaver well. In other words, it is going to be tough. Kill the remaining bandit cards. Reviving Ether will recover all your burnt cards. Okay. What was that about Ether? So it's discarded. Well, what do I want to do? A long rest? Burn 1 discarded card to recover all other ones. Or burn 1 discarded card at random to recover all other. Okay, so I don't want to lose my Reviving Ether. You may reroll the random card to burn once. What do I want to do? Let's try the long rest, I guess. I don't know. Was that not the right move? They gotta reach me though, right? Uh-oh. I can't do that. Burn 1 available card. Is that gonna help? I don't like the sound of that. Okay. What now? What's it waiting on? What is it? Select an ability card to burn, then gain 2 health. Okay. Well, I guess that was the right thing to do. Holy cow. Man, this is complicated. Okay, I guess I flubbed that. Have another go at using her abilities. Remember, you consume infused elements to power up abilities. So I must have not done the infuse right. Okay. Freezing Nova, Ride the Wind, selection. Yes, yeah. That. Okay. Okay, now move away. Closed door. I guess there's a door there. So what's the best place to go, I guess? I still feel like that's the best place. Could move a little bit more, but so it's creating an air element. Probably need to use that. Okay. By consuming the ice element. Okay, got that. Ride the Wind also infused the air element for you. So this is the part that's confusing me. You may have noticed, with only 3 unburnt cards remaining, the Spellweaver will be exhausted after the next round is over. Fortunately, the Spellweaver has a very powerful trick. The top half of Reviving Ether allows her to return all of her burn cards to her hand. Okay, so I need to somehow get this card out of discard pile and use it. Can't do it there. Well, let's try the short rest, I guess. I don't want to burn that one. Okay, try that. Okay, at least I got my reviving ether. Recover all of your burned cards. Okay, I'll try that. Oh, it still gets to move first.
Yeah.
Do they all get to move? Oh, crap! I wish I could just restart, like undo a couple moves instead of having to go through that first part again. Alright, I'll try one more time here and then I'm going to have to call it. I've got 2 hours for this. I haven't even made it out of the tutorial. You need a PhD for this. Okay. I feel like I'm doing the first part right. Okay, blah, mobilize that. Confirm. Somewhere on this next round, I need to do something different. Oh wait, why didn't I kill them all? I feel like I killed more than that last time. What? I messed that up. Maybe there's a point I can move. Okay, 3. Let's try to move there again, I guess. Close the door. Well, can you open the door? Undo waypoint. Oh, I see. So I can do it that way. Let's try to move there. I can also jump. Don't know what the advantage of that would be because he could come around that way. Did I somehow not do that? Yeah, I think I messed that up. Is there just a way to reply? A retry, there we go. I guess I somehow failed to click on that. Okay, friend. Yep. 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 You. Okay, it's selected, right? Not sure intending to delay your turn. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Well, I guess if I move there. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I could move there. Okay. This next bit is what's catching me. Okay, by consuming the ice element, yeah, I did that. Somehow I'm messing up here. The top half of Reviving Ether allows her to return all of her burned cards to her hand. Getting the timing right on this one-time recovery scenario is key to losing speed. Alright, so I've got Flame Strike. Attack 3, range 2. But that's only going to kill one of them, right? Short rest. Burn 1 discarded card at random to recover all other discarded cards. So that would, it's got basically a 50-50 chance of giving me the right one. Or a long rest. Burn 1 discarded card to recover all other discarded cards. So this one lets me choose which one to discard. So maybe that's the mistake. Alright, let's try that. still get to go first.
Yeah.
Burn one available card. Okay. This guy. Let's see if he can reach me. Nope. Okay, at least I got to this point. On the rest. Select an ability card to burn, then gain 2 health. Burn that one. Oh, I gotta end my turn? Ah, I give up. I'm just too stupid for this game. Short rest. Well, the problem with the short rest is it's just a 50-50 chance. And it keeps on getting the wrong one. I'll try it one more time. Okay. Is there... Okay. Freezing Nova. Okay, confirm. It says use a jump move to survive the round, so maybe that's the problem. Jump. So there's some place I need to jump that is better than where I've been going. One, two. There's not that many places I can go. I just don't see any way to do this. One, two. So if I move there, he'll get me. Can't move there. Nowhere on the board is safe. So I need to act first, right? Okay, end the turn. They're immobilized for 1 round. Ride the wind, blah, blah. Okay, so short rest, huh? Yeah. So this is the one I need, so I have to redraw, right? Okay, now I've got Reviving Ether, but it's a 36. I'm going to do this. Get to go first. Okay, recover all of your burned cards. Alright. And then attack this guy. Alright, got him down. I feel like this might... Maybe I've got it this time. That other guy can't reach me. Oh, look at that! You got it! Got it! Ah! Oh, now I have to figure this out. Okay, that guy's got... What does that strengthen mean? Doesn't sound good. 2 health, 2 health. So I need to be able to do... Well, let's look at this. That does 2 points of damage to all adjacent enemies. So if I could get in the right position... Mana Bolt. Attack 2. Range 3. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what I'm thinking? This lets me move 3, but this lets me move 8. See what I'm gonna try this. Wish I could. Can I save it here? What is this? Okay, I get to go first. So let's kill one of these guys. What the hell is that? Consume element. What does it do? +1 attack. Really? Is that the one I want to kill? Right. And then I can... This guy can move 3 tiles. So I need to get 1, 2... Let's see, if I move there, he can get me. I don't know why I can't move there. I don't know. Maybe there's... Did I mess up? I think you needed fire orbs. Let's see. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's anywhere I can move. It's going to get me far enough away from him. I think I messed up. I might be able to burn a card. Let's see. I think I got it. Oh, that's got 69 though. Oh, sure. Okay, fire orbs. He's got 2 health or flame strike. Should be able to kill him with either one of these, right? I think I got it. Yeah! Woo! Damn. Move, okay. Get a little gold. Wait. Okay, you gotta end your turn to get the gold, though. That's good enough for me. That was fearful. Wow. This game, this is complex. I think this might be the most complicated game I've seen in a while. But anyway, I can definitely see why this is fun. I mean, this is definitely does not hold your hand. Even the tutorial is hard. So you need some patience. You need to study this. Be willing to, you have to be willing, I think, to do it over many times until you find the right tactics. And I can't even these you gotta somehow retain all this information by the time you get into the actual game. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. So, you know, and you feel like, well, I've learned all this, so I should stick to it because I don't want all that knowledge to go to waste. So that's how they get you. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I got to stop it here. I'm out of time, but there's Gloomhaven. I think, I don't know if you're anything like me, but maybe your experience will go a lot smoother because you are able to retain all this information. Or just have fun figuring it out. I don't think this is a game for somebody that's lacking in patience. I think you really have to be willing to sit down and study it and contemplate it. In some way, I would say it's like Magic the Gathering, but it feels like there's more to it than that. It's kind of got it's like a combination of that with something like maybe XCOM and Slay the Spire. Just a lot of different games come to mind. But anyway, I'm going to stop it here. Hope you had fun with this. It's not an expensive game. I guess I could see what it cost on Steam right fast in case you're curious. It is. It's got mixed reviews. $34. So it's $34 on Steam, so it's not cheap. Check out the replay I just got here. Yeah. You don't have to worry about spoilers with this video. I didn't even make it through the tutorial. But yeah, you could. I think those mixed reviews. Let me just take a quick peek at them and see what they're complaining about. I bet it's the complexity. Everybody seems to love this game. Either too easy. Oh, if somebody says this game is too easy, no. Or difficult in annoying ways. It's so frustrating to run into a long hallway. Fun battle game, but overall poor game. No point to play the game. Whatever. Great replayability, excellent card progression system with plenty of modification options. Yeah, I would take those negative reviews with a grain of salt. I think this is one of those games where if you're the right sort of person with the right sort of attitude, you're really going to love this. But if you just want to click on the skeletons and kill them, not for you. Cannot emphasize that point enough. But anyway, have fun. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, your opinions. But I'm going to stop it here. Now we'll see you.